My name is Jared Neal McCurran. Welcome to Tortoise Diaries, Chapter 11, where I talk about who I am, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and where I plan on going. These recordings are mainly for me, but if anyone finds them useful, then so be it. Mainly for me and my children and their children, because I believe strongly that I'm beginning to understand what it takes to do well in the world, and you must set yourself apart from it. One of the things that I've been learning is to slow down. My mascot, the mascot of my school, is a tortoise. Slow and steady, wins the race, fixated on the goal, with constant daily action. When the tortoise wants something, he pushes hard until he gets it. He is a force to be reckoned with. It may take a while, but it will be his. I have decided that I will be great. I don't know what that greatness is going to entail, or what direction it's going to come from. I'm not that worried about it. It's going to happen, because I am setting myself apart. I am becoming less and less worried and attached to this physical world. There are many worldly things that just bring death. I have been slow to see them, but now that I am realizing and understanding, I can't. It is becoming abhorrent, the wasting of time. Distasteful, even. I'm changing a lot. I am not the man I used to be. I am changing because I have seen a better way. It's here. Right daggum there. I'm studying it right now. That is a student Bible, study Bible. I didn't know a lot about the way, and I am learning. I didn't realize that it took hard work in order to do it properly. And well, I was the kind of boy who ran from hard work, who found it distasteful, avoided it. I'd do it occasionally for various reasons, if it was worth my time, if I thought it was important, or if I wanted to. But I had to convince myself mightily. Most of the time I just avoided it, especially in my younger years. Wasted my time in the Marine Corps because of it. Tragic. I could have been so much more. But it was hard. I was weak. I was a city boy. I did play outside. I had a nice big backyard with a fort and stuff, but I was still a city boy. I wasn't hard. Not like I needed to be in order to do well in this world. And to stand out in this world, you've got to push yourself harder than anyone else is willing to push themselves. When they see what you do, they'll be like, why would I want to do that? You crazy boy, dang. Well, because I will be great. I take cold, hot, cold shower. I can't say every day because I've missed more days than I would like. But about 90% of the days, maybe even 95%. In the past year, I think I've missed 2 weeks of cold, hot, cold showers due to sicknesses or high stress. But no, mostly just sickness. You're not supposed to do cold showers when you're sick, so when I'm sick, I have tried to avoid cold showers. I might miss, I think the most I've missed consecutively is 3 days in a row. Otherwise, it's a day, usually just 2 days of not getting a cold shower, and then I'm back at it again. Because it always, without fail, makes me feel better. Some of those days haven't gotten in the shower until later in the morning, 10, 11, 12, before I finally get in and take a cold shower. But every day, it grounds me, keeps me stable, lets me know I'm functioning at the high level I need to. Because when I get out of that shower after I get my motivation music going on, I feel like taking on the world. Some days better than other, but I'm ready to move. I'm ready to take action against what needs to be done. Don't always get everything done. Fail often. I was supposed to put up a top dog roofing video. My presentation I was supposed to do it, be all fluid and beautiful, and put it on YouTube and share it, and I'm going to get tons of awesome referrals and blah, blah, blah. But didn't happen. Not every day is the best day. Try to make every day my best day, and today was definitely better than yesterday. I got a lot done today. My biggest failure today was not getting up when I should have. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, and it's not even enough time for what I want to get done in my day. But it's a start. Now, I did wake up at 4. I tried to do some energizing breathing. And I did a little bit. It kept me awake enough until about 4:44, or I guess it was like 4:40, when I did my HRV. That ended up being a pretty good HRV, better than yesterday morning. So that was good. And then last night's HRV was good, and tonight's HRV was very good, on point. 87% energy, 50% stress. I'm pretty well balanced. My sympathetic's too high and my parasympathetic's too low, nervous systems, but still, there's still balance everywhere else. Got good heart rate variability and high energy, so I should be able to sleep well tonight to get good rest. My stomach is mostly empty. I did just toss down 2 spoonfuls of butter, honey, and cinnamon, which were delicious. But I didn't eat like crap today, so that was good. I can go over that maybe. Probably good to remember that way. I finally woke up at 8:30 though, when my wife. No, I didn't. She came out the door about 7:30, I think. The sun, the other one wakes up early. It's good. Waking up with the sun is good. I did wake up with the sun. I was pretty awake then, but I didn't get out of bed until 8:30. I don't just feeling lazy, feeling overtired. I don't know. Was not moving quickly like I should have, anyways. It was cold outside, but not that cold in here. I guess I was just still feeling it. Like I wasn't feeling. I don't know. HRV said I was good, but I'm still concussed and doesn't seem to really feel the concussion thing going in. waking up at 4 this morning, though. When I wake up, it will be 4. And I will do energizing breathing, and I will get my butt out of bed, because there is not enough time for me to waste like I did today. Anyways, got a bunch of cleaning done. Goat chores outside. Did it in my skivvies and a hoodie. Spent a little while outside. It was around the 34-degree mark. Did a hands and head plunge after I did all my chores, taking care of the goats, feeding the goats, chickens, compost, cleaning out the goat pen, trash, getting the car emptied out, burning all of our waste, paper waste. And I did a decent amount, probably spent like 2 hours out there. And it was chilly. I did it barefoot too, and that was chilly. My hands got cold, quite cold. Temperamentally speaking, I'm not really that. Even though I've been taking cold showers, I am not acclimated. And then before I came in and took a cold shower, I plunged my head and hands into my tank, and that was uncomfortable. It made me suck in water when I did it the first time. I didn't stay under that long, 5-10 seconds both times, a little longer the second time. Then I came in. Right before that, I had a little tiff with my wife. She was asking how anyone can go to school, homeschool children, start a business, run a business, clean a home, be a proper adult. And I, like an idiot, went in there and started to, talk to her about how acquire energy and blah, 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 and daily schedule, and stupid. She just wanted sympathy. Said I would have been better off, I would just ask her a question, like how would you acquire more energy? What would make you more efficient at your day, or something, other than telling her how to fix it. I am often a fool. Anyways, that got me in a tiff. She got in a tiff. And so I went outside, dumped my head in the ice, felt a little better when I came out, clarified things a little bit, but didn't fix anything by any means. I walked inside and told her, can I rephrase? And she's like, no, shut up. She didn't say shut up, but I asked her if I should shut up. She's like, yeah, you should say anything. I was like, all right. And I said the one thing, I said, constant daily action, and do the best you can. And she was like, well, that was better. At least it was a sentence. I was like, yeah. Then I got in the shower, cold water, and then she came in there and started telling me, and it didn't go well from there. I yelled really loudly, not at her, I roared to get my frustration out. Still rude, though, and I shouldn't have done it. Not like that. But if anyone can get under my skin, it's my wife. She is just hyper good at it. I did apologize after the shower. Not a great apology. But we're good now. I told her I was sorry for losing my temper. I apologize for losing my temper. And then I went about and continued to do what needed to be done without letting that hamper my day. And I feel like it went well. Did some laundry. Had the boys help me clean up a little bit. One folded towels. One cleaned the floor. I swept. Kind of got started because I begged Lainey to clean the bottles that were in the sink. Been in the sink for 3 days, and I hate having both my sinks cleaned up. And she has got her medicine bottles in there to get labels off. And the first thing I wanted to do this morning was wash and clean fruit after I did the compost and stuff, and I still barely was able to wash the grapes at the end of the day after I unloaded. Well, she unloaded the dishwasher, but after I loaded it and hand washed a bunch of dishes because they've been piling up because we've had a pretty bad week, sickness-wise. week. We've had the flu virus and the stomach virus run through. Lainey fought off strep. Only had it for a day, but the white bumps on your throat, stuff like that. And she's for 2 days that she had that, and then she started dumping her respiratory stuff down her throat, and it cleared up. That stuff is wow. Everyone who uses it has been wow about it. Wow how quickly it knocks your sinus back on its ass and gets you up and moving. You got to be careful if you don't keep taking it. It'll knock you on your butt again if you're not sleeping well and letting stress jump in your life. Like, you got to keep taking it. 7 days, just like antibiotics for 10 days. Anyways, you'll feel amazing and you won't get sick as often. Took a long nap. Ellen was fussy while I was washing dishes, and I was listening to music. I was getting pumped up because when I clean the kitchen, I'm going to listen to whatever I want. So I was listening to whatever I want, and I was jamming and just getting kind of psyched up because, cleaning the kitchen isn't the most fun thing ever. But, counters, and even I got the stove cleaned this evening, though I was listening to relaxing music at that point because I just finished taking a nap. I'm going to fall back to sleep correctly. So anyways, I went and rocked her to sleep while I read the Bible, and that worked fantastically. Well, I read the Bible out loud, I should say. I'm reading through the Bible. I plan on recording it and putting that on YouTube. So I'm practicing right now, and I want to start reading the Bible out loud because it seems to stick with me better when I read it out loud. When I was a teenager and when I started reading younger, I always kind of wanted to read out loud, but I never liked the sound of my voice, and it just seemed like too much work, too hard. But dude, reading out loud, it stays with me. The words stay with me. It's a beautiful thing. I always was proud of how fast I could read when I was reading inside my own head, but you miss a lot when you read in your head because you don't pronunciate things properly and the words just kind of slip away. But when you read it out loud, it sticks with you, especially when you do the voices correctly, which I've been working on. It's fun. I enjoy it. It takes longer, though. It takes a lot longer to read when you read it correctly. Anyways, so rocked her to sleep, and then I took her, laid her in bed, and I laid down next to her, and I was like, I guess I was tired. It felt good. I'd been kind of working hard and moving at a decent pace, not like a fast pace, but a decent pace, and I guess I was starting to feel it because when I just gave up and let go, I passed out, and I passed out hard. It was a deep, hard sleep. 4 hours, I think. Maybe 3. When I woke up, the house was quiet. The boys were gone. I was like, whoa, what's going on? My wife's cousin was here. And they were up making mayonnaise. Their own homemade mayonnaise is absolutely freaking delicious. You got to blend it, though, and egg yolks and fat, and I don't know the process. My wife's really good at it. It's delicious. It makes everything taste better. Anyways, that kind of woke me up. It was pretty loud. It took me a minute to drag my little butt out of bed, and then shortly after, Ella woke back up. And then I started back cleaning the kitchen again. Finished washing the dishes. Got the counters cleaned off the stove. I didn't do my liquid fast fully today. This morning I'm doing an egg yolk with my greens, which makes it better. Egg yolk, coconut milk, and greens, and then all the tinctures in it, and pills. Doing that in the morning. I think I'm going to do it at nights, twice a day, with a raw egg, 1 raw egg, coconut milk, and greens, and then all the tinctures. It seems to be benefiting me greatly, so I think I'm going to continue with that. So that's liquid. It's not really, with the egg yolk in the morning, it's not really intermittent fasting anymore, but considering, I think it's still sufficient. I feel like it's sufficient. I still feel good. And so it's also not very long fast because I took another shot 30 minutes ago, an hour ago, not 9 o'clock, and then I drank some water. but I didn't eat anything else. That was good. I wanted to make something. I wanted to gorge a little bit, but I didn't. So that was good. Before that, I had sardines and Laney's mayonnaise. Oops, shouldn't have said that. Whatever. Abbott Herbal, she runs it. You're gonna know her name. My wife's. I'm not supposed to use names. Lulu. I'll call her Lulu. That's my nickname for her. She likes it. Anyways, mix the sardines up with the mayonnaise and then ate that with cucumbers. So, I broke my liquid fast there, and I broke it earlier eating the boys' sausage they didn't eat after breakfast. Brunch, I should say. They were delicious sausages, and they were not going to go to waste. So I ate them, and they were yummy. And I don't regret it. They were still yummy. But I'm still on my liquid fast, primarily. I'm still on my liquid fast. But I'm not going to judge myself for the freaking sausage or for the sardines and mayonnaise and cucumber. It was delicious and good for me. Can't say the sausage was good for me, but it was delicious. So, besides that, I also had a cup of bone broth, which was delicious. I had to add a bunch of salt to it, but it was still delicious. And a turmeric whole Garden of Life turmeric protein bone broth supplement, half a scoop, and then this Onnit stuff that my brother gave me. I like the Onnit brand. It's a hemp, cacao and maca, cacao and maca, M-A-C-A, protein blend powder, half a scoop of that, and coconut milk, which is amazing. I forget the brand of coconut milk I get, but it's delicious. It's very thick and creamy and yummy. I mix that up with like 4 or 5 raw eggs and hemp seeds. And I feel like I put something else in there, but I don't remember what it was. Anyways, and drink that. That was delicious. And then, then the cucumbers and sardines and mayonnaise. So, it was pretty nutritionally decent day. Let's see. So that was food. It's so exciting. Yeah. What a great conversation this is. I'm sure you're not bored out of your mind at all. But that's what I ate today. I feel pretty good. There is some gas in my belly. I can feel it gurgling around, especially when I push on it. But that'll clear out soon. My belly is working. My intestinal tract is working all of the food that I've kind of eaten this past week to help with the concussions, getting out of my system, reducing bloating, getting smaller, shrinking, big, and going to get smaller, constrict. It'll make my belly ridiculously flat and make me look skinny. But I did gain some fat layers over this past week. I can put on some fat pretty fast, especially when I indulge in lots of calories. My body is very good at converting those extra caloric intake into fat. And now I have another bad layer of fat. I'm still going to overindulge when I do eat, by eating more than I need. Maybe not by a bunch, but I'll put on a little bit more fat, and then I'll drop into fasting. And when I drop into fasting, I'm going to use those fat layers, possibly pretty quickly, because I'll be doing cold plunges, which I wanted to do today, but I didn't, so I'll do one tomorrow. But the goal is to fast for as long as possible until my body converts into a not keto burning, word vomit there, my apologies, until my body drops into a flu-like state from the process of reverting to a protein burning state. I am already burning fat very efficiently right now, so my body is in a fat burning state, and it'll get even into a better, it'll convert itself into even a more efficient fat burning system. It'll burn fat more efficiently as I drop into fasting. But once all that fat is gone and it burns through it, then it'll convert to burning protein. And that that conversion process causes a flu-like symptoms, achiness and not feeling good and blah. That conversion process also happens when you go from carbs to fat, or fat, I don't think fat to carbs, or protein to carbs, but carbs to fat and carbs to protein, or fat to protein. You will feel that process, and it's not comfortable, so I will notice. And once that happens, I'll be pretty skinny. I'll be like, oh dang, oh yeah, now's the time. And it could be anywhere from 3 days to 2 weeks. I don't know how efficiently I'm going to burn the fat that's on my body. We'll see. It'll be a little experiment, and we'll do it together. Me and the little screen here. So that's the plan. I started Friday, yesterday, the 8th. Today's the 9th. Yeah, today would be the 9th. And this is, did I even say? Tortoise Diaries, Chapter 11, if I didn't mention. Kind of out of it a little bit still. But that's going to fix itself. Did some box breathing, did some Wim Hof breathing. Those things have made a big difference. Applying them back into my life. I've just started the box breathing back here recently. I'm doing 50 breaths at 6 seconds a breath. I did, yesterday I did 4 seconds of breath. I think I like 6 seconds better. I may even move up to 8, but that's going to take like 25 minutes. I got to make sure I have the time for that. I might even take 30 minutes, we'll see. The Wim Hof breathing in the morning, it's super critical to get your day started. It'll give you the energy you need to go and get your butt moving, because there's a lot of stuff you need to do in order to have a good day, and lazing around on your bones in bed is not going to get you there. Wake up before the sun. Meet the sun. Rise with it. No, don't rise with it. Meet it when it rises. Be ready. Be ready when the sun rises. My goal is, one of my goals, daily goals, is to be outside when the sun rises, taking care of my property every day. It's one of my goals. Not there yet. I've hit it every now and then. Sometimes even a couple days in a row. When I was fasting, I hit that 3 or 4 days in a row, maybe even longer. That was my 11-day fast. And then it all went to crap. And I'm going to fall back into it again. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop just because it got hard for a little bit. Life is hard. It's always going to be hard, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if you just try to give up and get lost in what is easy, you will eventually regret it. You will regret the time you wasted. You only have one life, and you only have so much time, and if you don't start using it right now, you will regret it. Today is the day. Do what needs to be done. Start small. Go a little at a time. And eventually, with the snowball effect, you will see a huge change in your life. And every year that goes by, as long as you take constant daily action towards your goals, whatever they may be, every year you will see massive change. Massive. You will be a different person every year. The people who don't stay in contact with you won't understand. They won't understand you anymore. Not after very long. And they will have a hard time reconciling the new you to the old you. And that will be difficult, and you must have your emotions under control. No longer do you fall into anger. No longer do you fall into sadness or pity. You are hypercritical and logical of yourself. You evaluate everything from a third party, making sure you are doing what is proper and good. None of this is easy, and it all takes time. But you have time if you use it properly, so use it properly, and you'll be all right. This is very therapeutic for me. was a good day, and tomorrow will be better, and every day will be better than the next, because that is my intention for the day before. Always make my next day better than this day. To do everything I can this day to make tomorrow better. And if that means folding clothes, then that means folding clothes, because no clothes on the couch tomorrow is better. Doesn't matter if it doesn't feel like, if it's just like drudgery. But a clean kitchen, starting out tomorrow, makes my day better. It just does. If I can keep the kitchen clean every day, it just makes my day better. And one day I would like to be worth enough money that I can hire someone to take care of the kitchen for me. And I'll pay them well, because their time is valuable if they do it well. You do a good job, just like I do a good job in my life, then I compensate well, as it ought to be. But it takes up a lot of time cleaning the kitchen and cooking. I would like to use that time towards other things, and so it'll be worth it to me. Anyways, off topic and beside the point, because if I don't make it happen, it's not going to happen. So, constant daily action, or it's just baloney. I feel like we're done here. It was a good conversation with myself. Gonna move on to sleep. Gonna go pee, drink some more water, and go to sleep. I got an early start. May God bless you abundantly wherever you might have a need. May God bless our food to the nourishment and vitality of our bodies. May God bless our transportation, that they run smoothly and efficiently. May God bless our homes, that they protect us well and harbor peace. May God bless our families, that we work together in unity towards what is good. May God bless this state of Texas, that it aligns itself to godly principles. May God bless these great United States of America, that they seek the truth. May God bless our president, that he aligns himself with the Lord. And may God bless the world, that they draw closer to God. In Jesus' name I pray, and by the blood of Christ, amen. Sleep well, my friends.